Have you ever wondered how seeds give rise to entirely new plants? This process is called sexual propagation. It happens when pollen from a male part of a flower unites with the ovule in the female part, leading to fertilization and the formation of seeds. Sexual propagation is important because it produces plants with genetic diversity. Each seed carries a unique combination of traits from its parent plants, which can result in stronger, more adaptable crops. Think about the rice we eat, the corn we harvest, or the flowers in our gardens. All of these come from seeds produced through sexual propagation. This brings us to the broader concept of plant propagation. Plant propagation is the process of creating new plants either by using seeds or by using other plant parts such as stems, roots, or leaves. In simple terms, it's how we multiply plants to increase their number, preserve desirable traits, and ensure a steady supply for food, landscaping, or research. Propagation can be sexual through seeds and spores or asexual through cuttings, grafting, or layering. Sexual propagation refers to the natural processes by which plants reproduce and propagate without human intervention through seeds and spores. It results in genetic variation, meaning the new plants may have different traits from their parents. Example, crops like rice, corn, and beans are commonly propagated this way. Asexual propagation refers to the process of creating new plants from plant parts such as stem, roots, leaves, buds, and among others. It produces clones, plants identical to the parent, which is useful for preserving desirable traits. Example methods include cuttings, grafting, and layering, often used in fruit trees and ornamental plants. Understanding these two methods help us see why farmers and gardeners choose one over other. Seeds for diversity and cuttings for grafting for uniformity. Let's now focus on sexual propagation, the process of reproducing and multiplying plants using seeds and spores. This natural method begins with the formation of seeds or spores containing genetic material from parent plants. Crops like rice, corn, beans, and many vegetables are propagated sexually because they grow from seeds. This method ensures diversity in plant populations, which is vital for agriculture, food security, and ecological balance. There are two ways of sexual propagation: direct seeding and indirect seeding. Let's have first direct seeding. This means planting seeds directly into the soil where they will grow until maturity. It is simple, less labor-intensive, and often used for crops like rice, corn, and beans. Farmers sow rice seeds directly in the field during planting season. Second, indirect seeding. This involves generating seeds in containers, seedbeds, or nurseries before transferring them to the field. It allows better care of young seedlings, ensures higher survival rates, and is common for vegetables and ornamental plants. Example of these is tomato seeds are usually started in seed trays. They transplanted into the garden once they are strong enough. Both methods are important. Direct seeding is faster and cheaper, while indirect seeding gives more control and healthier plants. Now that we've discussed sexual propagation, let me ask you, What do you think are the purposes or importance of plant propagation in farming or gardening? Let me share the main purpose of plant propagation. Increase the number of plants. Propagation allows farmers and gardeners to multiply plants quickly, ensuring enough supply for food, landscaping, or reforestation. Second, it maintains desirable traits. Through methods like grafting or cuttings, we can preserve qualities such as sweetness of fruit, disease resistance, or flower color. Third, save costs. Producing planting materials instead of buying them reduces expenses and makes farming more sustainable. Next, adapt plants to local conditions. Propagation helps select varieties that thrive in specific climates and soils, improving survival and yield. Conserve species. Rare or endangered plants can be multiplied to prevent extinction and maintain biodiversity. Next is support research and education. Scientists and students use propagation to study plant growth, genetics, and breeding techniques. And the last one, for aesthetic and functional purposes. Propagation provides ornamental plants for beauty, shade, and landscaping, as well as functional plants for medicine, timber, or erosion control. In short, plant propagation is not just about growing more plants. It's about preserving traits, saving resources, adapting to environments, conserving species, supporting learning, and making our surroundings both useful and beautiful. Direct seeding is a simple method where seeds are planted straight into the soil. Here are the steps we follow. First, prepare the materials needed. Gather your seed packets, hand trowel, and suitable soil so everything is ready before you begin. Second, prepare the suitable planting area. Choose a location with good sunlight and loosen the soil to make it airy, which helps seeds germinate easily. Third, put the seeds into the soil. Follow the instructions in the seed packet for depth and spacing, since different plants have different requirements. Next, cover the scattered seeds with soil. Lightly cover them to protect from birds, wind, or drying out, but don't bury them too deep. Next, sprinkle water in the soil regularly. Keep the soil moist, not flooded, to encourage germination and healthy root growth. And the last one, provide ongoing care for seedlings. As the plants grow, continue watering, add fertilizer when needed, and protect them from pests and diseases to ensure survival. So, direct seeding is about preparing, planting, covering, watering, and caring. A cycle that leads seeds to become healthy plants. Indirect seeding is when seeds are first grown in pots, trays, or seed beds before being transplanted into the field. Here are the steps we follow. First, prepare the materials needed. Gather seed packets, pots or trays, soil, and water so you're ready to begin. Second, fill the pot or tray with soil. Add soil until it reaches just below the top edge, leaving space for watering and growth. Third, scatter the seeds. Distribute the seeds evenly across the soil surface to avoid overcrowding. Fourth, cover the scattered seeds with soil. Lightly cover them to protect from drying out but don't bury them too deep. Fifth, sprinkle water in the soil. Keep the soil moist to encourage germination but avoid overwatering. And last, transplant the seedlings. Once seedlings are strong enough, carefully remove them from the pot or tray and transfer them into the field or garden soil where they will mature. Indirect seeding gives seedlings a better chance to survive because they are cared for in a controlled environment before being exposed to the field. Remember, every seed we plant is not just about growing a single plant. It's about sustaining life, supporting communities, and caring for the environment. So the next time you see a seedling, think of a bigger role plant propagation plays in our world.